Have you ever paused to consider the quiet power of a single touch? How, with the lightest gesture, you can communicate something profound: security, respect, even love? For many, the language of touch is mysterious, even elusive. But for those who understand its subtleties, it becomes a tool of immense connection, one that speaks volumes without uttering a word. In this exploration, we delve into the art of touch, not merely as a physical act, but as a reflection of deeper virtues. Imagine navigating your relationships with the grace and clarity of a Stoic philosopher, whose every action is intentional and grounded in respect. What if your touch could inspire trust and admiration, resonating with the kind of presence that lingers long after the moment has passed? Here lies the secret. The value of touch isn't found in extravagance, but in its purpose. And yet, not all gestures are equal. There are 7 places, simple yet profound, that older women value deeply. When approached with the care of a Stoic and the awareness of what these gestures mean, you open a door to connection that transcends the surface, speaking directly to the heart. Today, we'll uncover these 7 areas, each rooted in the principles of respect, intentionality, and emotional presence. These are not mere techniques, but lessons in how thoughtful touch reflects a life lived with purpose. So, prepare to see how even the most understated actions can awaken trust and admiration as we embark on this journey of connection and care. Number 1. Lower back, a symbol of steady support. The lower back, though simple, speaks volumes when touched with care. A gentle hand here conveys quiet strength and unwavering presence, a silent promise of support. Imagine walking beside her through a crowded space, your touch softly guiding her forward. It says, "You can rely on me," without a word. For the Stoic, every action is intentional. This gesture is not about control, but offering steadiness, reflecting the virtue of calm strength. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, true power is quiet. A light touch on her lower back reassures and comforts, embodying both attentiveness and respect. Picture this moment, a bustling crowd, or ascending steps together. This subtle act becomes a reminder of your dependability, transforming the ordinary into something profound. Through simplicity, guided by virtue, the lower back becomes a place where support and care converge. Number 2. Shoulders, the pillar of connection. The shoulders, where life's burdens rest, symbolize strength and shared connection. A light touch here during a moment of encouragement or joy conveys understanding and solidarity, saying, "You're not alone." For the Stoic, this simple act reflects mutual respect and shared humanity. It's a reminder of Seneca's words, "We are waves of the same sea." The touch is not about control, but about offering reassurance and camaraderie. In moments of joy or comfort, rest your hand briefly and gently, ensuring it's sincere and respectful. This small gesture builds bonds, honoring her space while expressing quiet support, a true Stoic act of connection. Number 3. Hands, a gateway to emotional intimacy. The hands, are tools for creation, expression, and connection, hold a power that extends far beyond the physical. To take someone's hand is not merely to make contact, it is to offer trust, presence, and understanding. Have you ever held someone's hand during a heartfelt conversation, feeling the unspoken bond deepen? This simple act, when done with intention, becomes a gateway to emotional intimacy. For the Stoic, this act reflects virtue, action guided by care. As Epictetus said, we must not only act, but act well. A gentle, natural touch shows attentiveness without demand, saying, "I value this moment with you." Whether during a walk or a quiet conversation, let the touch be soft and sincere, respecting her comfort. Through such intentionality, hands become a gateway to trust and emotional connection. Number 4. Nape of the neck, a gesture of respectful vulnerability. The nape of the neck, a place of elegance and sensitivity, invites a touch that is both delicate and intentional. Have you ever noticed how this small, vulnerable area can communicate so much? To caress it lightly is to express care while honoring trust, a profound act of connection rooted in respect. For the Stoic, such a gesture embodies balance, vulnerability met with protection. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Be the rock others rest upon, steady and reliable." A brief, delicate touch during a hug or shared moment reassures and connects without overstepping. Let this gesture remain light and fleeting, a symbol of admiration guided by restraint. In this small act lies the power to build trust and deepen intimacy. Number 5. Waist, the balance between protection and affection. The waist, where strength meets sensitivity, is a space that invites a unique kind of connection. Have you ever felt the unspoken intimacy of guiding someone gently by their waist? This touch, when done with care, carries dual meaning, the protection of steady support and the warmth of sincere affection. For the Stoic, this gesture reflects purpose and respect, aligning with Marcus Aurelius's advice to act with dignity and kindness. Whether guiding her while dancing or walking closely, your hand should be firm yet considerate, creating a moment of trust and closeness. Moderation is key. This touch must never impose. Instead, it becomes a symbol of balance, blending care and connection with the virtues of intentionality and respect. Number 6. Elbows, the overlooked anchor. The elbows, a seemingly humble place, yet one that holds surprising potential for connection. Have you ever noticed how a light touch on the elbow can guide and steady someone without words? This small gesture is often overlooked, but it carries with it the quiet strength of support and attentiveness. For the Stoic, even small actions carry meaning. This gesture, practical yet caring, reflects Epictetus' wisdom. No great thing is created suddenly. Whether guiding her through a crowd or offering balance, it reassures without imposing. Gentle and purposeful, the touch on the elbow embodies thoughtful presence. In its simplicity lies its power, a subtle act of care that builds trust and connection. Number 7. Inner wrist, a subtle gesture of admiration. The inner wrist, delicate, understated, and deeply personal, carries a quiet allure that few recognize. Have you ever noticed how a light touch here seems to linger in the mind, evoking a sense of closeness that words cannot convey? This small, often overlooked area invites a gesture of admiration that is both intimate and respectful. For the Stoic, such a gesture reflects intentionality. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Nothing is so small that it need not be guided by principle." This subtle act offers connection while honoring her space, its strength lying in its delicacy. Moderation is key. Let the touch remain light and fleeting, an invitation rather than a demand. In this small gesture lies the Stoic ideal, profound meaning in simplicity and respect. In the smallest of gestures lies the deepest of connections. A touch on the lower back, a hand held with care, a fleeting brush against the wrist. Each of these, when done with intention, becomes a profound act of presence and respect. These are not merely physical actions, but reflections of your character, a demonstration of how you value the other person through thoughtful, deliberate acts. The Stoics teach us that greatness is found in our ability to act with purpose and moderation, aligning every gesture with virtue. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "What stands in the way becomes the way." In relationships, this means transforming the ordinary into something extraordinary by embracing the power of simplicity and care. Let these 7 places be a guide, not to mastery over another, but to mastery over yourself. The ability to express trust, admiration, and affection without words is a testament to your intentionality and emotional presence. Remember, it is not the grandeur of our actions, but their sincerity that leaves a lasting impression. So as you move forward, reflect on these teachings. Ask yourself in every interaction, am I acting with care? Am I respecting the trust given to me? Through such mindfulness, your gestures will resonate deeply, building bonds rooted in respect and connection. In the end, the art of touch, like all things in life, is a practice of virtue. Approach it with patience and thoughtfulness, and you will find that even the smallest acts carry the power to transform a fleeting moment into a timeless connection. If you found value in these timeless Stoic insights, don't let the journey end here. Subscribe to the Ultimate Stoicism channel for more wisdom on living with intention, building deeper connections, and mastering life's challenges. And if this video inspired you, give it a like to support the growth of our community dedicated to virtue, resilience, and growth. Let's thrive together, one principle at a time.